All right, thank you, and appreciate you joining us here this morning. Hello, everyone.
What mistakes do you own? You've also mentioned that you will earn and re-earn trust. Yep. There are a lot of passengers who are afraid of the MAX. Why should they trust Boeing that it will be safe with this upgrade?
First of all, again, our commitment to safety is unwavering, and we do regret the impact that this has had to passengers. We know we do have work to do to earn and re-earn that trust, and we will. I will say to the first part of your question, as we've been part of both investigations, we've been very diligent about respecting the integrity of the investigation process throughout and providing technical support. We know that in both accidents there was a chain of events that occurred. One of the links in that chain was the activation of the MCAS system because of erroneous angle of attack data. That was a common link in both accidents. We know that we can break that link in the chain. That is a link that we own. It's our responsibility to eliminate that risk, and the software update does exactly that. So we're focused on taking care of that and getting the MAX back up and flying safely. We're going to be working very closely with our airline customers and with the FAA and with regulatory authorities around the world as we finish up the certification process on the software update and have safe re-entry into service. We're going to be diligently doing that airplane by airplane with our customers. I think getting it back up and flying is obviously a key step in rebuilding confidence. And a 737 takes off around the world or lands roughly every 1.5 seconds. We've confirmed that it was designed per our standards, certified per our standards, and we're confident in that process. So it operated according to those design and certification standards. So we haven't seen a technical slip or gap in terms of the fundamental design and certification of the approach. That said, we know this is a link in both accidents that we can break. That's a software update that we know how to do. We own it, and we will make that update. And this will make the airplane even safer going forward. And I'm confident with that change, it will be one of the safest airplanes ever to fly.
In the light of the crisis facing your company and in the interests of re-earning the trust of the flying public, have you considered resigning?
Well, I think the important thing here, again, is we're very focused on safety. And I can tell you that both of these accidents weigh heavily on us as a company. I've had the privilege of working for the Boeing company for 34 years. And we know that lives depend on what we do. We take that very, very seriously. And I've had the privilege of doing that for my entire career. And I can tell you that our Boeing employees as well take that very seriously. And so I'm very focused on safety going forward. It's important that as a company, we have those clear priorities, that we're taking the right actions, that we have the right culture. I am strongly vested in that, and my clear intent is to continue to lead on the front of safety and quality and integrity.
How do you win back trust when there are some that feel you have a real credibility issue when Boeing has not come out and said, we didn't do this right?
Yeah, I think those are very fair questions again, and we've, again, probed on those same questions ourselves. We've gone back and looked at both accidents. We've done deep assessments of our airplane and the design, and we've confirmed that the MCAS system, as originally designed, did meet our design and safety analysis criteria and our certification criteria.
The final design of MCAS was deeply flawed, and your engineers are fixing it and testing the fix today, fixing very specific flaws.
There are a chain of events that occur. It's not correct to attribute that to any single item. We know there are some improvements that we can make to MCAS, and we will make those improvements. But the reason this industry is safe is that we never stop on making safety improvements. We never claim that we have reached the end point. We are continuously, across all of our airplane programs, improving safety every day. We always look for opportunities to improve. That culture that's unafraid to go make safety improvements over time, that culture is what has driven this to be an incredibly safe industry.
Wait a minute, 346 people died. Can you answer a few questions here about that?